Good evening, parents, and welcome to middle school. Middle school is always a very new and exciting time in your child's journey, and one that is met with curiosity and an energy like no other. I want to begin this evening by giving a compliment to our students, your children. We middle school teachers are so incredibly impressed with how the students have transitioned and adapted into their role as middle school student. And we'd like to thank them and you for that transition. Tonight, I'm going to take you on a short presentation which will highlight some of the key aspects for a successful school year. Welcome to middle school. Tonight, I'm going to talk to you about what middle school looks like, what our main platform is, how we assess students, and how we can support our students, both at school and at home. What does middle school look like? Middle school is made up of our core and specialist subjects. We also have programs that enrich and put emphasis on developing the whole child. We have Learning for Life classes, advisory lessons, and we encourage our students to follow the IB learner profiles and attitude attributes. We also offer extracurricular clubs throughout the course of the year. The courses we offer in middle school are math, English, science, global issues, Spanish, EDT, which is engineering, design, and technology, PE, music, art, and learning for life. ManageBack is our main hub or platform that we use to communicate to parents and students. Basically, it's where you go for schedules, where students connect to classes, gain information on units, lessons, homework, calendars, and assessment. Please ensure to log on and become familiar with navigating through the different domains. Assessment in middle school uses frequent and varied tools and strategies to measure students' academic growth. We use a scale of 1 to 7 that aligns with the rest of the secondary school, except for we have different weighting for formative and summative assessments. Basically, in short, formative assessments are shorter, more frequent assessments. It might be a piece of classwork, a discussion, a short task, an activity, a question, or even a short quiz. Formative assessments in middle school are 40% of the student's final grade in that course. Summative assessments, we value a little bit more than the formative assessments. So the summative are 60%, worth 60% of the overall grade. They're a little bit more higher order thinking, often more in-depth assignments such as projects, essays, tests, exams, or presentations that show application and understanding. Usually, these are completed at the end of a unit. Some helpful reminders. To help students stay on top of their learning, assignments, organization, and time management, we have implemented the following programs. Our ManageBack platform helps students to keep organized. Students should visit this often and use it as a guide to help them. We also have this year, we implemented last year advisory classes during the online learning, which was proven to be very helpful for the students. It's a time where teachers and students can get together in small group, one-on-one sessions, where students can get support for time management, organization, review work. We have these classes every Tuesday and Thursday afternoon. And if students do not have a scheduled meeting, they should still be using this time to complete set tasks, read or revise, take notes, study, organize, or even check their emails. For each class, students are required to join their Google Meet for that lesson. In order to do that, students just need to go to their email and then click on the Google Meets and type in the teacher's last name. If any issues arise, we would encourage the communication between student and teacher. So we ask that the child speaks with the teacher right away. And if the issue persists, then please email your child's teacher so we can address the issue immediately. How parents can support their middle school children at home. It's very important that we acknowledge the emotions of our students since COVID-19's onset, and for many of our students since Dorian. When we begin our hybrid program in a few weeks, students are likely to feel bouts of uncertainty and various emotions. It's vital that we recognize and honor their feelings. This will help them to gain confidence and better deal with another change. Acknowledging their feelings will help them feel a sense of normalcy and validation, which will result in positive growth and ultimately help them overcome and thrive in this new age. Whether your child is joining us online or on campus, there are some simple strategies that can help. Make time to regularly connect with them. Encourage their independence. Middle school is a bit of a balancing act when it comes to independence and dependence. So it's important for us to encourage that independence and support them, but don't rescue them. Let them venture on their own a little bit. Ensure that they have a quiet, designated study space, if it's possible, preferably outside of their bedrooms. Support them to establish routines that include using advisory time effectively, exercising, relaxing, and having time for friends and family, personal interests away from screens. Ask them questions that show an interest in what they're thinking and what they're curious about. Thank you for being here and supporting the education of your child. We understand and value the role we all play in guiding these students towards success. It is important for us to be present and encourage them as they figure out this middle school life. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at tdoherty, DOHERTY, @LASBahamas.org. Thank you and good evening.